Welcome to the unicorn world. It is Kaylee, the Black Unicorn, and this is my life. I'm so happy to have you here on this journey with me. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, of course, like these videos. Now let's get into it, because these are the Unicorn Diaries. Now, let's have some fun. I'm getting my underarms waxed for the first time ever. It's gonna hurt. I already know it.
It's not terrible. Look at the growth.
Okay. And my legs were like covered in red spots. She was like, that's just.
I remember watching like Brazilian waxing on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I learned don't shave before going into the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I learned that one the wrong way.
Make sure I get the edges thick
It
enough.
burns that sea
Okay.
salt. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're committed now.
Okay.
The only way out is through. Make sure it's all the way tacky. All the way dry.
That would be nice.
Happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
Unicorn.
Bald thoughts. Channel bald energy. Okay.
All right.
So, do you mind if I push right here so it's flat? Okay. You did great. You did amazing.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see how well it worked?
Oh my gosh. That is insane.
Isn't
Look
it?
at the things.
Yeah, the bulbs
bulbs.
of them. It's so fascinating. Was it worth it?
Oh crap. We are mourning. We are preparing for the last day of phase 1 with my favorite teacher. So, we're gonna get cute. We're gonna get cute for the last day. And that always starts with the eyebrows. I have been getting into this Refi brow pomade gel, whatever it's called. But usually I literally use an Elmer's glue stick because that is the strongest brow product I've used thus far. I do want to get the Ardell brow glue because they are like a lash glue brand. So I feel like that glue would be very, very strong. And I always have to have my brows laid to my face. Like, I don't like the fluffy brow look anymore on me. May change, whatever. Most important product of this whole entire video is Color Fix by Danessa Myricks Beauty. That's what we're going to be using next to carve out my brows and to use as a base for eyeshadow all of my eye art. It does dry down very quickly, but it doesn't crease like other eye bases do. So I really appreciate that. And it is so pigmented. Like, the color range, everything is top tier. And as you can see, I'm going in with the nudes version of the Color Fix. And I believe this is the shade Nude 1. It is the lightest because that's what I like. I love my colors to be bold and bright, so we're going to use a very, very light eye base. Now, if you don't want to use a light base to carve out your brows, you can always go in with a darker color and then go on that eye part that you want to add color with the light base, if that makes sense. But I just really appreciate a good highlighted brow, and then it's lighter on your brow bone, and that gives it dimension. I love it. I love 2016 techniques. Like, yeah, the techniques were giving. Like, people weren't just slapping stuff on their face and calling it a trend. Makeup made sense. So I do try to make my makeup routine make sense for me. I'm not just doing it just all willy-nilly. And as you can see, I'm spreading it out so I can prepare for my eyeshadow. And I will be using the Sephora eye palette. I was so excited when I saw that in the store. I really didn't know that they were coming out with it, but I use that palette for almost everything. Like, the shades are so nice and pigmented, as you can see, and it's really cheap. Very, very cheap. And the eyeshadows, one of them did one of the eyeshadows fell apart because they're so buttery and smooth. I really appreciate that. So you do not have to spend thousands of dollars for good makeup. Please remember that. Please remember that. If you don't take anything else from this video, just understand that technique and learning your face matters, not the price of the product. So let's get into this blending. You already know how to do it. I don't have to explain. And if I do, this is not one of those videos. It's not one of those videos. We're just blending. We're going with the darker palette. If you watched my makeup tutorials before, you already know the Morphe palettes I am forever using. Morphe, please don't sleep on them. We've gotten so, or I don't want to say we because I haven't, but new is not always better. Sometimes going back to the basics and going back to those brands that have been around forever is the way to go. Morphe, MAC, Fashion Fair, all those brands, they're still good brands. They're just not hype anymore. I absolutely love all of Morphe products. I don't think that was a British accent, but whatever. I do need to find a more opaque white eyeshadow because I use white a lot for cut creases, and right now I'm just going in again with the OG Color Fix. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Danessa, you did your big one. But anyways, I do need to find a white eyeshadow because I feel like I've been saying that forever and ever and ever. That's all I use. You literally need basics. Just like with fashion, you need basics in makeup. You need a white eyeshadow. You need eye base. You need a good eyeshadow palette. You need a good brow product. I did see a brand on TikTok. It's like Sugar, I believe it's the Sugar Peel brand that has a really, really pigmented white eyeshadow. I do want to try that. Comment down below if you have any other suggestions. That was the Danessa Myricks, her Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm. So, all that. And it works really well. I've been using it forever. I do want to go back to my MAC serum. What was it? It's not the serumizer. It is like it's something, but I love that product too. I go with more hydrating primers so that my smile lines don't break up and dry out during the day. And I've just incorporated that NYX glue primer into my routine just to promote long wear use. Now we're going into the base, and I'm always going to use Danessa Myricks. That is always undertones immaculate. I just got into Pat McGrath because if you know, her products are on the pricier side, and it is that's a luxury. So I can't dip my feet in all the way yet, but stay tuned. We're going to get there. Pat McGrath, you will see me in your office. You will. I hope you're ready, because I'm praying for days like that. Anyways, I do want to get another shade in this. It's similar to the Danessa Myricks Vision Cream. Like, it's super, super flexible and it doesn't dry down quickly. And it's literally the perfect product for, you can use it everywhere on your face. Like, you don't just have to use it for concealer because of the consistency. But I do want to get one that is more neutral. I try to stay with more neutral products because that just looks better on my skin. Morphe Continuous Setting Spray in between. If you know, I keep saying that. I'm gonna have to come up with something else to say. But anyways, spraying your face in between steps just helps the longevity and blending process. Just allows your base to look blended and smooth and airbrushed and all those good things that you just want. I used to use brushes to blend my products, but I got into powder puffs and I really like them. It just speeds up the process. It gives you that flawless look. And yeah, I just like it because it's so convenient. They're so cute. You can wash them, all that good stuff. And I use it for all my powder products as well. Next thing, we're going in with a white cream makeup by Moran. And that, if you really want that highlighted look, instead of getting like a really, really light concealer, get clown makeup because it is more pigmented, it lasts longer, and it is so bright. So use sparingly for the first time. If you don't know how to use it, if you're scared, use a little bit. Start small, then work your way up. And now me, I know what I'm doing. So I'm not as scared of it as I was before. And I do keep it in the inner corners because I don't want my whole face to look boom white, but you know, whatever. And I am contouring more. And I don't think I show it, but I am blending products between these steps so that everything doesn't look like, oh, well, that's her concealer, that's her contour. Everything doesn't look so, what is the word I'm looking for? So noticeable. You want to keep blending in between steps. And then I showed a dense concealer brush. I always make sure to get in that nose area, in the creases, because that is where I usually experience separation if I don't do my steps well. And if I don't moisturize enough, that is where the cracking and creasing happens. I can't really use like those blurring and more drying primers because my smile lines will be, you will see them in Mars. So that's just not what we're gonna do. This powder just got because I wanted something more white, and I still wanted that flawless look because before I was using Charlotte Tilbury, and I really love that one, but the fair is not light enough, especially because I use that clown white makeup. I need something white, and that just does the job for me. I really love getting into like the theatrical makeup and like looking at makeup on camera ready cosmetics like the Ben Nyes, the Moran, there's another brand, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to say it. Because those products, they last so long, and they're more cream based products, so you don't have to use as much, so you can get your money's worth. And I just like experimenting with different things. Like I have a Ben Nye blush, and it's a cream, and it's more of like they call it a pigment. And then I have a Moran orange one, and I use it as blush, and it's really, really pigmented. So if you are like me and you like pigmented blushes, and the only one that I have found so far has been Juvia's Place, and like those don't last as long as I want them to. So those cream makeup products really come in handy. I'm not using them today, but I will definitely make a tutorial about that. One thing that I do love in my routine, my favorite part, is really blending my eyebrows into my face by going over it with that powder foundation, and that just makes everything come together. Like, look how my brows look so amazing. I love that ombre look. And one thing about me, if I'm in a rush or anything, my signature is white eyeliner. I can't remember the last time I've done a black eyeliner. I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie, I am intimidated by black liner because I do feel like it makes my eyes look stupid. I don't know. Maybe one day I will, but I literally can't pick it up. I can't do it. So white eyeliner, just look at how good that looks. Oh my gosh. Every time I do a white wing liner, I'm in awe. It just looks so flawless and it makes my eyes look so pretty. I love it. I just love it. Oh my gosh. Yes, get in there. Oh my gosh. What am I doing next? What's the next step? Let's see what I do next. Yep. Yep. You look good, girl. Now we're putting rhinestones. I always add. I don't care if it's one diamond. I'm adding a diamond. I don't care. I get those diamonds from Amazon. Those two. All of my like charms and diamonds and all that stuff, even that wax pin, those come from Amazon. I don't care if it's like nail charms. If they're flat back rhinestones, I'm going to get them. So that's where they're from. Just got that. As you can see, it looks very, very new. Very, very. I think that was the first time I used it. Yeah, first time. And I was trying to figure out which one I was going to use. So we used that more, was it like cool tone? And that top one is more warm. And that one is the deep dark palette. And then the dark one, that one just didn't look dark enough. So what with deep dark? And people be trying to tell me, you're not dark skin, you're brown skin. Yeah, no, I'm not. Dark skin is a spectrum. Oh my gosh, please, I'm not dark skin. I'm not brown skin. I'm not brown skin, I mean. Yes, that is one of my favorite things that the girls do is get into that, like the top of the nose bridge contour. It just makes the face look so flawless. Everything comes together. And I've been doing this orange and pink sunset blush for a while now. I do want to experiment with more blushes. Like I do have a purple one, Drama Class by Fenty Beauty, but that I just do that for certain looks. But the orange one, it just looks so pretty on dark skin. Like look at that. We are the sun. Oh my gosh. Love it. Oh, that is Metamorphosis Corp. I think that's the name of the brand, but they are so sweet. I purchased 3 of their blush palettes, and as you can see, like you get a lot of colors in those palettes. And I got 2 of their liquid blushes that I don't use those too often because they're not as pigmented as I wanted them to be. But if you're more into like that sheer blush look, those would be good for you. And again, it's a small business. She's very personable, very kind, and look, the proof is in the pudding. You will get your pigment. I can't talk. That's one thing y'all gonna find out about me. I will stutter and skip, and I don't care. I'm not editing it out. Like it's just life. You gotta get comfortable with it. Sorry. And I don't know who it was, but they said to put your blush on a powder puff and change my life. Look at that pigment. Look at that pigment. The Too Faced, the Candy Clouds, that blush that I use, it smells like bubblegum. It literally smells like candy. And it threw me off the first couple times I wore it, but it's super cute. I love it. It's very whimsy. I love those little things in life. And now I'm adding a second layer of my eyelash glue. And when I tell you, even the inner corners of my lashes don't come off with that lash glue. I need to get some more, but I believe it's $14 for one, and it's so much stuff I need. My Shayla. I'm just a girl. Okay, the key to being a unicorn is to use loose highlighter. I keep telling the girls the pressed highlighters are not going to give you that look. You can use it in conjunction with loose highlighters, but you got to get messy. If you don't like glitter, then And I do get questions about my white eyeliner, bottom eyeliner to be exact, all the time, and it's Color Fix and Lift. So just get you some Color Fix. Get you some Color Fix. I do want to get the big one with all of the Color Fixes, and I keep seeing some influencers be sent that, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm jealous. I am very, very jealous. I am very jealous. Like, if there's one thing that I really want, it's that. I need all of her products, all of the Color Fix, because that is all I use. They're so convenient. You can use them everywhere. They're so good for makeup artistry. Just that girl. This eyeliner palette is by Avalon Kiss, and it is a black brand, and I use it for everything because water activated liners last so long, and when you pair it with the Maron, the mixing liquid lasts even longer. And now you gotta add the molds, because if you know you're not done until you add some character to your face. Now look at that. Seal it up, get it right, get it tight, and we're gonna add our glitter lips, and we're gonna be in there, and we're just gonna go with our day. We're gonna have some fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. I will be doing more of my beauty and poetry series, so I have a lot coming, and I'm very excited about this YouTube journey. It took a while, but we're here, so let's clap. Let's clap for the unicorn, because yeah, it really took a lot. Anyways, keep watching, and I'll be back. Alright guys, we're surprising my instructor on the last day I have in her class with a video and a scrapbook. So let's see if she cries. I know she's gonna cry. Oh my Lanta.
What are you guys doing?
If you are watching this, that means it is. We're playing Bean Boozled, guys.
Okay, it's scary. It's gross.
Is it this one? Which one is it?
Guys, I had to leave school early to pick up my wallet, y'all. I had a whole, oh my gosh. So turns out that weirdo guy found me because of my mistake. I misplaced my wallet, and I guess he used my business card to get my information and messaged me from there. I don't know, but luckily a responsible person found it after that and dropped it off in a secure location, very safe. And of course I notified everybody that where I was going, blah blah blah. But anyways, I got my wallet back. Yeah, I'm really happy about that because I don't lose my wallet. So this is something that I don't like this. Like, you never really know how important your stuff is until it's gone and you realize that I'm kind of vulnerable right now. I never knew how important freaking flat irons were until I got this wig, quality, chef's kiss, and was using my little baby amateur hair store flat iron. It's literally like half an inch flat iron. So So we're gonna go get a flat iron, but you know, if somebody wants to send your girl a baby bliss, I will happily accept that gift. I didn't know those flat irons were so freaking expensive. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. $200. I haven't had hair in a long time, so I really don't know how the girls get down. Maybe that's why they charging so much for silk presses. It's because they all got them baby blisses that cost $50,000. Hey, can we normalize using blinkers? I know in St. Louis, Atlanta, where else? St. Louis, Atlanta, Chicago, y'all don't use blinkers, but here in Kansas City, Missouri, we have to use blinkers. Please, we're not a big city. Like, y'all trying to do too much. Like, we got a streetcar and decided not to use blinkers. Let's get back to our roots, because why do you not have on a blinker and you're turning and you're looking at me because I'm trying to figure out what the heck you doing? Let's use blinkers. Y'all got me frazzled. Like it's getting to a point. Okay, I'm at TJ Maxx and look what I found. Pat McGrath, a highlighter and a milk foundation stick. And that's what I always tell people, like, come to these stores and get your like makeup palettes because they're cheaper here. They have Laura Mercier, they have NARS, they have some MAC. I wish this Studio Fix was in my color. NC35. I feel like that's what a lot of people think they are. Let's see. You have to dig though. You have to dig to find the good stuff. These were freaking $12, bro. Go get some. Now I'm in Ulta. I tried the COSRX X, the hyaluronic acid intensive cream, because I'm looking for a new moisturizer. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations for moisturizers for combination skin. And I believe I have like clogged pores, and I feel like I've done everything. Like, I've literally done a galvanic treatment, I've done the skin scrubber, which has helped, but I think my moisturizer is too heavy that it clogs my pores. So I'm looking for something that still gives that glow but not so heavy and comedogenic. We got the highlighter. It looks really pretty. It's I don't know if you can see it on my hand, but it's a really light shimmery pink highlighter, and I usually don't do that, so I want to get something different. And it was cute, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna show you guys again. And I bought it with cash, so I feel like it doesn't count. Okay, here's what it looks like. Super cute. It reminded me of Water Brat by Rihanna. I need to do like a pink highlighter look like that, because I always do gold because that's what I'm comfortable with, because it doesn't look ashy. A lot of the times like highlighters look ashy on me. And I'm back home. I got the Cortex Beauty Ultra Slim Flat Iron. It was only $16, so. And it goes up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna open her. Okay, this is what it looks like. 450. Pretty self-explanatory, simple, and comes with a user manual. Of course, my hair looks crazy. right now. We're gonna heat her up. Okay, I also got a BioSilk set, and it comes with the shampoo, conditioner, and the silk therapy. I know I need to wash my hair because it is, my lip gloss got all in it and it's a little greasy, but I'm not doing that today. Dude. Silk therapy. That heats up really fast. Okay. I don't know if it's smart to put more product in. Okay, so here's the thing with my hair. Look at that. Is that normal? Like, is hair supposed to tangle? Like, because I really do like this hair. It's just, it does get tangled. And I wear necklaces, so they get tangled in that. And I mean, I do brush my hair throughout the day. But I feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, because I like try not to be too hard on like wigs and stuff, because at the end of the day it's hair, like hair tangles. But I never know like what's normal and what's not normal, because I used to wear synthetic wigs, and I mean I still do, and they tangle and you have to literally keep a comb on hand. So I was like, okay, I want to get a human hair wig, and this one was like $500, and so I don't have to deal with that as much. And this wig, like, it looks good, and it doesn't like shed a lot when you comb it. I mean, it sheds because it's still hair, it's still wig, but I always want to know what is too much tangle. And the girls who wear necklaces, like, do y'all go through that more? Because it always gets tangled in the back of my neck, the nape of my neck. And I feel like that is normal. Like, people say that a lot. They get tangles in the back of the nape of the neck, because it's the back of the hair. Sometimes people forget to comb it. But I be getting up all in there, like, see? And I be in class, leaving class to go brush my hair, because I don't want it to be look like, oh girl, you know. But yeah, like, this hair looks, I really love Icy Hair. I feel like their quality is really good, and the lace is, and when they say wear and go, that's what they mean. Like, this is a wear and go wig. I haven't put glue on it since the day I got it. And I mean, if you want it to be more like than this, then hey, do your thing. But I vowed to myself I will never ever use glue again. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I hate that feeling. I hate the process. I hate, because typically I would do it, I mean, I tried to do it before my hair, I mean before makeup, after makeup. I hate both. I hate both. 0 out of 10. Don't like it at all. And I like to take my hair off at the end of the day. Like, I don't like sleeping in no hair if it's not my hair, you know. Like, I want to take this off and hang it up. Okay, I don't know, y'all. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? But look at this. The hair is so pretty. It just, I feel like I'm always combing. And a lot of this is like, I know, change from like being bald and not having to worry about any hair to having to worry about hair, getting that process again, learning the ins and outs of wigs and what to do, what not to do, and all of that. So it is like a drastic change, but I feel like I've played with my hair long enough to know, like, I don't know. I feel like I just contradicted myself. Oh, for the wig girlies, like, what do y'all do when a wig is too big for you? Like, this is a wear and go wig, and I have the straps on the tightest setting. However, in the back, like, I always feel like there's a lot of space back there. What can I do? What can I do? Okay, here is it all combed out, and we're gonna put the Silk Therapy on there. I'm probably gonna have to end up watching. I am gonna end up watching it before next week. And it says just to put it on and style. Shake well. If we're okay. Shake well. Right. I'm gonna use a little. Maybe not. Okay. Bang on. I always see the girlies using this. And this whole set was on sale for $16.99, so I thought that was a good deal. Okay, I'm gonna use that much. Literally a little. Like, I'm not gonna do what I always do and use too much product. Okay.
So I had to go back to Connecticut down file. I was there, me, cash things up. Really? Now we are civil.
Okay. Gives you that shine.
Yeah, I got to meet Amazing Jane.
Okay, and I'm gonna focus on the ends. Let's focus on the ends. Boom, 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 bam. It smells really good. It smells like I just went to the salon. Salon Kaylee. Salon Unicorn. My mom said I look like Pocahontas. Everybody, like when I have long hair or braids, they say I look like Pocahontas.
I'm not gonna forget it. I forgive, but I don't forget.
What y'all think?
You let it go. I think we were friends before. So
I used to love Pocahontas as a kid, even though it's not. Let's get it accurate. Let's get something accurate.
So it was like a purge for you, getting all this out.
Okay. But yeah, Pocahontas, she was that girl. She was cute. She was very beautiful.
Rachel met Vance online 11 years ago.
Yes. I'm just talking. But anyways, yeah. Whenever I wear like long hair, black hair, like I have long black braids, and people kept calling me Pocahontas. I had this. People call me Pocahontas. Like, is that derogatory? Is that, what is that? Like, is that because of my features? What is it? I want to know. Okay. This is hot. She's cute. She's cute. Okay. I was using, I'm gonna show y'all when I get done with this. The flat iron that I was using to flat iron this hair. Oh. Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm used to this. Hold on. Don't laugh, or you can. I was using this to straighten my hair and was wondering why is it not bone straight? What? That's why. And this is not even like a fancy schmancy flat iron, but look what it's doing. No wonder that flat iron was $16. Long story short, I got a new one, and I'm gonna return that one because it literally kept turning on and off. And that's what I get for trying to get the cheap one. But it's okay. Live and you learn. Like, okay. Okay.
11 years ago.
This is what the girls want to see. Okay, now it is a little early, so don't pay attention to that. We just gonna figure it out until tomorrow, because I work in the morning and I do not feel like doing all that tonight. So We just gonna get her
This week, very
to a little bit more presentable, and we're gonna focus.
Here she is, Cammy
You're not gonna focus on the negative, okay?
Cammy really is all that. Being crowned Miss Teen USA was just the first step in her unique journey to awesome.
And I don't want the hairstylist in my comments. You're not straightening it right. You're not. The passes aren't correct. Baby, don't care. Don't care. The reason I got this wig is because I want something to be as simple and easy as possible. Like, I really want to slap on things and go, because I like to take my time with my makeup and my outfits. Now with hair, like, I love to have a good hairstyle. I love a good hairstyle. Check the records. But if it's like a lot of maintenance, it's not gonna be around for too long. Cause hair in general, like, gives me the feeling of hair itself. Like, I don't like it. I just like it because it looks good. Like, I don't like the feeling of hair, to be honest. Like, I don't like the feeling of this wig. Like, so, you know, I really have a love-hate relationship with things. But if they look good, then look at that. Oh my gosh, this is what life is supposed to be like. Oh my gosh, I was making it so harder on myself using that rinky-dink little mini pixie flat iron, wondering why my hair wasn't getting straight. Sometimes we really are the weapon against ourselves. And this was $16. And this is what she doing. Ooh-wee. Now, I did go into Ulta and I walked past the flat iron section and I saw them baby blisses and I was like, oof. They just look good. They look professional. Okay. Which I suck at vlogs and ending them out correctly, because knowing me, this is gonna be the end of the vlog, and that's just gonna be it. A Friday with Kaylee, and because I just suck at endings. I really do. Like, it's bad for me, but I'll get better. You can't perfect things that don't exist. So instead of like focusing on so much of like, it has to be perfect, has to be perfect, has to be perfect, I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start and I'm gonna perfect it later, and we're gonna figure out what we gotta do later on. Because I would give myself so much anxiety about, oh my gosh, it has to look like this, I have to do this, I have to get this right, I have to blah 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 blah, and I didn't have no videos. Now I have videos and they're not perfect, absolutely not, but at least they're there, and at least I have something to perfect, at least I have something to edit, something to look back on and be like, okay, I can change this, I can, you know, people, just give yourself some grace, honestly, because nobody starts off like Beyonce. Beyonce did not start off Beyonce. I mean, she did, but okay, let's not use Beyonce because she's kind of like the exception. Okay, but not everybody starts off giving everything. You have to perfect your craft, you have to perfect who you are, you have to learn from your mistakes, and you have to get better. I'm watching Catfish. I'm sure you can already tell by the background. This is my addiction right now. Like, I go through phases. Right now, Criminal Minds is a little too serious, a little too depressing for me. And Good Witch, they taken Good Witch off a lot of platforms, and it's not as accessible for me to watch, so that has kind of changed my perspective on it. Did it turn off? Why did it turn off? It turned off. Did I do something? I think I clicked it off. Anyways, so I've been watching Catfish, and sometimes I watch Scooby-Doo. I rotate between my favorite shows. So I wouldn't say Catfish is my favorite show. It's just the show that is giving me what I need right now. I can passively watch it. I can watch it. It has some comedy, you know. It's not too heavy though. Like, I don't need nothing too heavy right now. In Criminal Minds, like, I'm on the episode right before Gideon leaves, and that just gives me so much emotion. So I had to pause. I had to pause it for a minute. And a lot of people talk about Law and Order SVU, but that is too serious. Like, I grew up watching that show, right? Everybody, you know, we love it. Like, it's a good show, but it's so serious. Like, there's absolutely no comedic relief to me. Like, it's all so serious. All so serious. And at least with Criminal Minds, like, there's comedic relief, the relationships, you know, Derek and Spencer, or Derek and Penelope, or watching Hotch, his personalities change as he becomes the team leader. You got Emily and Spencer, Emily and everybody. She was kind of like the mama. She turned out to be the mama more than JJ to me. So, and then I have not, like, I'm gonna have the bad thing of watching shows, like the older versions of shows, but the updated stuff, like, I know Criminal Minds is still a current show, but I have not watched it because a lot of things have changed, and that gives me anxiety. I don't like that. Like, just keep it. What are you people talking about? Spencer and JJ are having a thing? Like, what? That's her brother. When did that need to happen? I know in the beginning, like, Spencer did have a crush on JJ. He went to the game with her for his birthday. But I thought they grew to be brothers and sisters, you know, best friends. And okay. Why are they over here changing stuff? Like, everything has to be romantic. No. Can we just have some platonic relationships in shows? Everything doesn't need to be a romance. Everything does not need to be a romance. We don't have to have kissing in every episode. We don't have to have in every episode. We don't have to have all of that. Can we just get something? Look at that. That's... Y'all know one of my pet peeves is when my hair gets stuck. When my hair gets stuck on my lashes and they look droopy like that. Oh my gosh, that is my pet peeve. I hate that. I just hate droopy lashes in general. Like, before I knew that you could actually cut your lashes to fit your face, I was just putting them on just as they were out the box. And I was like, I wonder why my lashes don't look as good as the makeup tutorials and stuff. And I was like, oh, you can actually cut them and make them fit your face. And I think a lot of people forget that. And I think that's why a lot of people are like, oh, the 25mm lashes, that's not classy, that's not... And I think it can look good if you cut them correctly and get a style that fits your face. Everything has to fit your face. Like, you can't just get a 25mm lash and just boop. That's gonna look insane. That's gonna look insane. Oh my gosh. I'm back. This is how it looked when it came in the package. Oh my gosh. And I was flat ironing it. What was it when I washed it last weekend? And I was like, man, it's not as silky and straight as it was when I first got it. And I was using that baby flat iron. Sometimes you really just have to laugh at yourself because boom shaka. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Look at that. Now the front is still greasy. Like, you see, it's stringy. That is another pet peeve, but I will not be handling that right now. That's above my pay grade today. And that's all she wrote. All right, so I will be editing this video. This is the end. I know. This is the end of this vlog. But I had a good Friday. I hope you had a good Friday. I hope you have a good day when you watch this video. It's the unicorn, and I'm here on YouTube. It's a takeover. It's a unicorn takeover. So I hope you hop on while the train is here. I love y'all. Bye, unicorn.